Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. On not a bad Saturday, to be fair. It's sunny, it's not raining, although it did this morning before I went to do the old fella's garden. So reviewing Lakeland, Hawkshead Lakeland Gold, and it says here, a well-ocked golden ale brewed with UK's first gold and American Cascade hops. It's beer from the lakes. So we'll give it a quick spite. It's a tad early in the day really, it's just gone 12 o'clock, but then again, some people are in the pubs at 10 in the morning. I don't know how to do it. I mean, I like a beer, and obviously I like to do a beer review, but there's a limit. You know, there are limits to how early in the day I drink, and how late as well. So, golden pour, as you pretty much expect, Whitehead. Fruity, hoppy aroma. Yeah, not bad at all. Hawkshead Brewery. I think they got some. Were they the brewery that sacked a load of staff at the start of lockdown, or the staff left? And I don't know if the rumours, because obviously there's a rumour mill out there, and you can't believe everything you hear or read. And even if it's from government and prime ministers and presidents, you can't believe everything you hear. Oh, nice and refreshing, going down well. I was going to go and get a couple of beer kits today, but the shop where I'm going, Creative Winemaking, they closed at 12, and the bloke says, and I'm hoping to get out of the way 10 minutes early. And fair play, you know, like most places, they've had it very, very busy during this coronavirus rubbish that we're going through. Obviously it's not rubbish to people who died from it, but you know, it still is rubbish, isn't it? You know, it's rubbish. It just makes the world not so good place. But hey, so I'll do an online order. Saves me the drive anyway, because it's a bit of a trek up there to Ilkeston. Yeah, it's not my daughter's side of Ilkeston. It's, I don't know where it bloody is. It's the other side. Yes, it's a bit further out of the way. Although I think you do go through part of it. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, it is the other side. Nice bite to it in the mouth. So as you can see, some of the newbies are behind me. Nottingham beers here. That's my late beer hall. And then on this side, the St. Peter's beers. 5 of them. And all these beers actually are all beers I desperately want to review. Christmas Ale could be the first later today. I need to get set up with having 2 devices at any one time, because using my phone these days, as you know, there, and soon to be using this phone, my brand new phone. So I need 2 devices at any one time, just so I can, just so if I need to look up something, I can, and I use the mobile hotspot on that phone, so I can log it and use this phone to clock into that phone. It's amazing, isn't it, how you can do things. And luckily I've got plenty of well, I hope I have plenty of that's something I need to keep an eye on, isn't it? Balance on my phone. Ew, yes, didn't think about that. Especially when you do a 2-hour review like I did last week. Yeah, not been doing any reviews that long again. That's purely a one-off, unless I get a rare beer or draft beers or something, you know. I don't mind mixing it up. And to be honest, sometimes some bug thing. I don't mind. You know, the beer chats are great because you're just chatting to people, and it's not really a review. Gives me a chance to have a beer and not really be pressurised. You know, not really think about what it tastes of, that aspect of it all. So, I've got to say, going down well. Palatable beer. Obviously golden ale, so certainly more of a summer beer. If you know, I mean, let's be fair. You drink beer when you drink beer. It doesn't matter when you drink it. If you want to drink it, if you want to drink bloody lager in the coldness of winter, that's up to you. We all drink what we drink, and my mates used to take mickey out of me for drinking Malibu and Coke, but I love Malibu. I couldn't care less what they drink. I don't care if it's not a man's drink. I'll drink what I like when I like. And I couldn't give a monkeys what people think. That's the person I used to be years ago. That, you know, a very strong person before the days of anxiety and mental health issues. And yeah, I'm hoping to get back to that person, because that person, although could take the piss like a fucker, and pardon my French, but yeah, I was a mickey taking person, but everyone knew, those that knew I was never serious with it. You know, it was just a bit of mickey taking. These days, in the PC world we live in now, bloody hell, the problem is that the media and the world we live in are creating their own beasts. There are plenty, and we'll refer to Black Lives Matter for starters. There are plenty of black people who've done brilliantly. You look at Morgan Freeman, and the bloke who did the Equalizer films, Denzel Washington. They've been interviewed about Black Lives, and it says it's not the colour of your skin, it's the culture that you live in and your own decisions. And it's true. I mean, I come from, and going back onto normal now, I come from a poor background. Mum and Dad had money, they just pissed it up the wall, and scrapping, and you know, and fair play I suppose in some ways, but it was the other aspects, you know. And I lived quite a brutal childhood life. Seen way too much physical abuse and that, and you know, and I was brought up in St Anne's, quite a, you know, a rough area, shall we say, of Nottingham. And I could have gone down the bad road, as so many do who are brought up in a certain area go down. Didn't. Got short, sharp shock at 11. And after that, was been a decent person since. I was trying to be a decent person at least. But your background, it's not. I mean, I went to school with a lot of people, a lot of blacks and Asians who are far, far richer than what we were, far better, had a better life than what I had. So you can't say it's across the board. 300 years ago, yes, you probably could. Today, no. No, there were good and bad in every colour going. And at the moment, it's all this focus, and what they're doing at the moment, they're creating a beast, because all people see, and this is me looking from an outside perspective, I don't really care what goes on in the world really, because the world can be a good place, it can be an evil place, but you're creating an issue. All the focus now is on black people, and fair play, what happened years ago shouldn't have happened. There are injustices in the world that shouldn't be happening, but there are also injustices going on to white people. There are injustices going on to Asian, yellow people. You know, I don't know what the colour that you call it. There are injustices going on in religion. You know, gays, lesbians. There are injustices there. There are wars going on, and To me, focusing on one particular band of people is the wrong fucking thing. The thing to do is to treat everybody fairly, treat everybody right, be decent to everybody. The colour of your skin matters not. The way you act matters more than any colour. The way you are with people. I've got people who live across the road from me who, you know, don't go to work, and I know other people that don't go to work, but they're nice people. These people across the road are arseholes. Always have been, probably always will be. It's just the nature of their people. And they're white, by the way. And I've got an Asian neighbour next door. They're from Sri Lanka. Brilliant. Best neighbours. Love them to bits. You know, the woman's feisty, and she has come out when we've had issues with gangs of idiots, because I've told them off for playing football outside. Yeah, she came out, and she was the one who fucked them off. She put cooking fat all over her wall and told them to do one. And because they were trying to intimidate. I mean, telling one or two lads off is one thing. When there's 15 of them all being a wanker, you know, it's something different. And obviously, when I'm at work at the Arboretum, we used to go up and tell people off all the time. And that's part of the job. But when you get home, you don't really want it in your own setting because you don't want your windows being put through. It's a very different scenario. But then we've also got black neighbours next door but one, and next door but two across the road. And them two, great neighbours. Make a bit of noise now and again, but great neighbours, you know. And so it's nothing about the colour. It's a pussy bee. It's about who you are, you know. And that is what Denzel Washington and Morgan Freeman were saying. You are the ones that decide. Your colour matters not. That's how it should be. If you're an arsehole, then, you know, frankly, you deserve what you get. But if you're decent, then doors should be open to you. I'd make a great Prime Minister, because I would fucking tell him straight. So, looking at the time, yeah, 12 minutes in. I know I shouldn't have rattled on. You go on a tangent, don't you? But anyway, a very good beer. Yeah, going down a treat. And I have seen these. Oh, was it Morrison's I bought it from? I've definitely seen them in Home Bargains at one stage. Because there are quite a few in Home Bargains. I don't know if it was, because I know Home Bargains and B&M deal in bankrupt stock now and again, similar to what lowcostbeer.com do, or the Smiling Grape Company as they're otherwise known as. That was really nice. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Fruity elements, hoppy, traditional tasting. Yeah, it was a nice beer. Strength of 4.4%. Don't know what it is at the moment. I'm getting walloped by beers. Ever since that bloody World's Strongest Beer, it's like every beer is giving me a thump straight away. I don't know if it lowers my beer consumption down because I feel it straight away. That's not a bad thing, is it, really? Let's be fair. Out of 5 then. Yeah, nice beer. I liked the fruity elements, complex fruit elements. It's not a fruit beer per se, it's just got complex fruit part to it. There's hoppiness there, and overall a good drinking beer. Definitely be a nice one to have on draft as well. Out of 5, we'll give it about a 4.0 out of 5. Yeah, really palatable. And that's it from this beer review. As always, thank you everyone for watching, commenting, subscribing, and we'll try and do one live review a day, you know, if I can. And I just need to remember to stay on, you know, and stop going off too much on the tangent, you know, try and stick to the what I'm reviewing rather than just talking for the sake of talking. But you know, these things happen, don't they? And I think in the winter months, with the gas fire that I've got in here, coming down here and doing a beer review down here in the evening, because obviously when I get home from work, basically it's straight in the arse, a few hours in the arse, so to come down and do a beer review would be nice. Obviously in the winter months the beer reviews will calm down quite a bit, because if I do them in the house, then the wife knows I'm doing them, and if the wife knows I'm doing a beer review, then I cannot do any more than 1 or 2 a day, no more at all, because if I'm in the kitchen, then you know, that's it. I need to put a live beer review sticker on the door when I'm doing it. It's right then, thanks for watching, see you soon, cheers. I need to make sure this today when I turn it off I don't